Thank you, Madam Chairman. I wanted to, first of all, thank you all for being here and for the work that you're doing. Wanted to ask you, I was just in Afghanistan last week, and one of the things that I think is our challenge and has been our challenge, you know, I met a New Hampshire soldier who has been in the Army for 8 years, and he's done 5 deployments in those 8 years. And I can tell you some of the personal experiences he's had with his personal life have been very difficult as a result of being deployed so many times. I think it's also a very difficult challenge for our Guard and Reserve because they're being deployed multiple times and then they come back to a civilian setting where they're not on a base where other people have had the similar experiences that they've had. And that presents unique challenges for us as the Guard and Reserve have been operational. We have a program in New Hampshire that I've mentioned before that I'm very proud of. It's called the Deployment Cycle Support Program. It's really a public-private partnership where we've partnered state resources with Easter SEALs in the nonprofit sector that has raised money for it, and then taken some of the yellow ribbon money from DOD and really leveraged it in our state. We've just last year, we served New Hampshire 523 service members. We intervened in 10 suicides where there was a suicide risk. 102 participants previously unidentified for mental health issues were diagnosed and received treatment. You know, 77, we got people to work, 77 people to work, 55 people prevented in homelessness. 62 people, they were going to lose their homes and we stopped them. We've referred participants, over 1,000 participants overall, to other care providers and raised a lot of money on the local level from the private sector to really kind of maximize the federal dollars. So although I'm supportive of the Yellow Ribbon program, the way we've done it, frankly, I'm quite proud of being able to really leverage those dollars. So I wanted to ask you, all of you who, certainly Secretary Wright, Secretary Woodson, Secretary Whiteman, what you think of this program. And if you haven't had a chance to see how it's working, we would love to have you in New Hampshire because I think it's a model to leverage scarce federal dollars in a way that brings the entire community in.
Yes, ma'am. First, your panel member up here is comprised of a guardsman and 2 reservists that we've spent our careers. So we do understand what the National Guard and Reserve has done, particularly in the last years. And I am very familiar with your program from the standpoint of hearing about it. I have not had the pleasure of going up and seeing exactly what they do. Well,
we'd love to welcome you if you'd like to come up.
And I will take you up on that. But to your point, the program funded with Beyond the Yellow Ribbon money is excellent, and it does do exactly what you have said, and potentially more, because those individuals that either get housing or get jobs or are taken care of then affect their, tons of people that are their immediate and also extended family. So it does support many more than just the guardsman and a reservist. I'd like Mr. Whiteman also to add information. He is responsible for the reserve components.
Thank you. Senator, this is a great program. I have not been there as well, and I would love to come out there and see the program in action. It appears that the Beyond Yellow Ribbon is an extension of the Yellow Ribbon program, and what you've done out there is fantastic. So the Yellow Ribbon program goes up to a point through the entire deployment cycle, and then this program gets down with a care coordinator with the family in the community, and that seems to be the full spectrum from one end to the other. So I would commend the program. I know you've got 1.2 million coming your way as a result of the work that's been done in the past.
Right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And I think it also gets the community more involved, which is really important, I think, to provide that support structure back in the community.